drop you in at the start of this next possession in a 3-0 ball game. Play action. It's Fields. We welcome back all of our viewers to historic Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. You haven't missed a thing as we're just about set for the opening kickoff. No two NFL teams have played more often than the Bears and Packers, and we're underway from Lambeau. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Back to throw. Fields. Yeah, that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain there as he kept it himself. It's second down.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Second and 20. Off play action. Fields.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Able to hit his target, Claypool.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
They snap it to Fields. He'll get it inside the 20. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. And now they're in the hurry-up. On second and 9, Fields. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears.
Chase Claypool,
his first touchdown. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter.
Now a first down throw, Fields. There's Mooney with another catch.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
On play action, Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
We welcome back all of our viewers to historic Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We welcome back all of our viewers to historic Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. It's Bear football as we get set to rejoin the action in quarter number 3. He'll buy some time right. His throw incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays. Back now at Lambeau.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set. Touchdown, Bears!
Juju Smith-Schuster.
His 11th touchdown. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
Welcome back all of our viewers to historic Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. It's been a terrific contest to this point as we get back into the action, all tied in the 4th. So what can the Bears do here as they'll go for 2?
Fields trying to throw for it.
And he will get into the end zone. So they knew what they were doing all along, right? Now the lead. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
On 1st down, it's Fields.
And he rifles one incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Back to the air, Fields on 2nd down.
And he finds Montgomery complete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd and 11 now.
Fields. Open man is Kmet, the tight end.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Buying time to his left.
He's got room at the 30.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain. The up the middle. It's Montgomery. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now on 2nd and 13. Fields. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. 4th down. Fields has to have this. Welcome back, all of our viewers, to historic Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And they'll take this forward only up to about the 7. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Fields. He's got it. The tight end, Allen. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. A gain of 22. They run the option here on 1st and 10. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. And quickly they get to the line. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Fields. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the 1st down. Now Fields. Flush to his right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Fields. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. A shotgun snap, Fields. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the 1st by a few yards. And here we go on 4th down, Fields. And Allen's got it. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. So the drive will continue after the conversion on 4th. They'll work from the 20 on 1st down. Fields throw there, complete to Mooney. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game. On 4th down, Fields. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And, Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Bears, they get back to 500 now as the win moves them to 7-7. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, they'll drop to 9-5 on the year. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S.
It's Madden NFL 23, and we've got Juju Smith-Schuster. He's in the top tier of the league, 5th in receiving yards so far this season. It's the Bears and the Ravens under the lights on Monday night.
Now, the good news is that the winds aren't as violent as they were yesterday in Chicago, but it's still pretty darn cold. To be expected, I guess, for December football at Soldier Field. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air. And defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line.
So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Here's Fields.
And that will be incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Santos' kick is up and through, and they will take the lead at 13-10. So the drive here ends with a field goal. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Fields now to throw. Claypool with another catch.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
Fields on 1st down.
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Again, Fields.
That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 41-yard line. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. That's complete to Mooney. And he will have the Bears first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
Forced out to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Back to throw. Fields.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Chase Claypool, the intended target.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun. Fields.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Well, just kicking a field goal there, that's a decision that could be open to second guessing. You know, you're trying to work out his plan. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. But I think but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
To throw is Fields.
Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
On 1st down, Fields over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on?
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Here's Fields. Open man, completes it to Claypool.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back now on EA Sports at Venerable Soldier Field here in Chicago. It's been a tight game throughout, and it remains that way as we pick up the action in the 4th quarter.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the gun, here's Fields. A quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
To the air again, Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Back to throw again.
And he's got Mooney in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Here's Jackson.
And that's
It's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. This defense not going to lag back. They come with pressure that time, force him out of the pocket, and the incompletion.
And so many times when you're watching a game, you're seeing the offense doing all the dictating. In this case, the defense said, we're dictating the terms, and turned it loose towards him.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a good kick that time, and that might help to get the negative thoughts out of the mind from that earlier block.
Especially since this was not a chippy, so he had to get that one out kind of low. But his line does a nice job of protecting, and he's able to convert for 3.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the save calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So here's Cairo Santos on the field goal try. This from Tom Dempsey range here. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets...
First throw in overtime now for Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Campbell. And he will have a Ravens first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. On 3rd down, Jackson. They set up the screen to Penny. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. The screen does get a 9, but it also brings up the 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he gets the first down.
So they do get the short field goal here to get them the all-important overtime lead. But, Charles, you wonder if they'll wind up ruining the fact that they were able to get down into the red zone, yet not able to find the touchdown that would have won them the game.
Brandon, you're absolutely right. In overtime, when you get the ball first, the hope is your opponents never see the football. But now they're going to get a drive to try and win it, or at least keep the game alive with a field goal. And I'm getting a dictionary out to look up ruin.
The Chicago offense set to get started. Well, it's pretty simple now. They need a field goal out of this drive to extend overtime, or obviously, Charles, a touchdown to win it.
Yeah, and I'm taking the defense's perspective on this one, partner, because
he's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 33 yards that time. Now Fields. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. I guess no need to force him when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Now it's Fields.
His throw's going to be incomplete. Once that ball was popped in the air, you could almost hear the silence, the collective breath being held here in the stadium.
Let's be honest about it. We both came out of our chairs, didn't we? All right, anytime you see the ball in the air like that, there is that collective rise, the crowd holding its breath, and boy, oh boy, the moment of truth as it comes down. Man, that was something.
Everything magnified here in overtime. Looking for Ross again. He finds him again. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Fields throwing again. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now Fields on 3rd and goal. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And now the... It is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory, and that's exactly what they accomplished here today.